What's up, guys? Midwest 2 Review here, back again. Well, you guys are probably thinking, oh, that looks different. That's because it is. I decided that I needed to get a new salvage yard tool setup, and I'm going to show you guys why real quick. You may hear periodically the kids running around playing and all that good stuff. Garage is still a mess, but it always is. So this particular Hart Tools been busted up on me. You can see here that bent out. This broke off in the back. The door no longer stays hinged. You see I've been in the process of cleaning it out. The other side over here, which is the side I thought would have been beat up the worst, it actually fared out really good. It can probably be, repaired to some extent and still used, but with the tires, they do have a little bit of a rubber coating on them. But when you're talking about traveling over large stone and brick, it doesn't do very good with navigating those to conditions. So that being said, we decided to go with something new. I also changed around my shop, garage, etc. Moved things to the back wall. So that looks a little bit better in my opinion. And we're still trying to get things organized, but it gives me a little bit better accessibility to things while being able to get 2 cars in here if I do a better job of cleaning it up. But I'll show you guys. Oh crap, man, got caught on the net there. The problem, like I said, was navigation as well as the quality of the box as a whole. Secondly, third, when I buy tools or I pull parts, like when I pull them from my BMW there, the problem is I have nowhere to put them. So I can end up pulling a fender or a door or a wheel or, whatever the case may be, and I don't have, hi Joy, say hi. I don't have a place to store anything or carry anything, or at least assist me with carrying. So this cart here will certainly do a lot better than that Hart Tools Masterloader tool bin, whatever you want to call it. So we went with this, and so I'm going to show you guys real quick how I got it set up. And didn't mean to do that, but oh well, it's going to get scratched. But how I got things set up on here is I got the box. This is my Snap-on KR-53. I decided to keep the patina look, so all that we've done is added we cleaned it. We did a light sand to help bring out some of the color, cleaned it again, and then we put a coat of Penetrol on it to preserve the patina look, but also stop it from rusting any further. Hi Joy. And that's where we're at. Had this really cool flag on there, decided to leave that on there. I don't know where it came from or what it's all about, but it was on there. And I think a lot of people were asking if it's truly Snap-on. Well, there you guys go. It's Snap-on. It's the original Snap-on. Let's go inside. Inside of the box, on the top of the tray, we've got our sockets. Not all of our sockets, but the majority of them. We've got our Hart Tools up to 7/8 12-point chromes. Our Hart Tools metric from 10 to 19s, our swivels, the deep swivels. Our trusty Snap-on metric 3/8 drive shallows from 8 to 19. And then our Harbor Freight get it done half-inch drive up to 27 with a few skips in between. Couple random Snap-on sockets here, 21mm and 22. Needed the 22 or 21mm to take the steering wheel off my OBS Chevy. So sometimes you just need some of those weird sizes. Over here we've got all of our extensions, 1/4-inch drive ratchets, utility box knife, couple random 3/8 swivel universals, a couple pins, flashlights. Whatever you may need is kind of in this section over here. Up front in the little tray there, we have our Hart Tools, which is, if you guys don't know by now, Hart Tools is a sponsor, official sponsor of the Midwest Tool Review channel. So we're going to be reviewing a variety of different tools that they've got in their lineup. And I hope you guys will be supportive of that. Hart Tool is one of the only American, family-owned, American-made, American companies that are still manufacturing tools. There's not very many. Someone told me Cornwell perhaps is family-owned and operated, but I know that Hart Tools is. And unlike SK, they didn't sell out to the Chinese. So we have our Snap-on 3/8 F80. We have our Snap-on FV71. Now this is an old ratchet, but its usability and functionality is excellent. It's about the size of my hand, and if you can get a hand in there, but you can't get anything else, and maybe your F80 is too big or too long, this guy here will get the job done. And it's not, I mean, I know it's a low tooth count, but it gets the work done. And I enjoy having it with me, and I've used it on several occasions. We also have our big boy 1/2-inch drive flex head, non-locking. This is the S831, I believe it is. Yeah, S831. Come in handy. I just put a bumper on the Chevy this past weekend, and absolutely needed that ratchet. The other 1/2-inch drive standard length that I've got, none flex head, just a regular standard ratchet, is the S832. I use this guy here as well. You can see the dirt, haven't had a chance to clean them up. We also have an F731. Believe it or not, guys, this old ratchet has been putting in work. It's strong. I like the fact that it doesn't have a locking feature on the head. You can see that it's dirty as well. We got a chance to really put this guy to use. I thought I was going to break it, but it held up really nicely. And then lastly, we have our other Hart Tools sponsor tool. Is our 3/8 drive round head, part number 3426, right? I used the 1/2-inch drive that my son's playing with on the bumper just to kind of get some use behind it, and really strong ratchet, really strong ratchet. So let's go down, step back, son. Let me go into the first drawer here. So you gonna set that down there? Okay. In the first drawer, now Luke will probably be touching things as we go. What he's holding there is a set of, let me see those real quick, buddy, while you're playing with them. Hang on. These are a set of Snap-on hex. This is from 5/32 to 3/8. We've got screwdrivers there, just random assortment of screwdrivers. A little mini pry bar, ratcheting screwdriver, a couple Phillips flatheads, flat tips, or whatever you want to call them. Make sure you put those where you took them out of, okay, bud? Random assortment of different pliers and cutters, primarily cutters in this one here. A couple Knipex or however you want to pronounce it. God, struggling myself to just say that. My son's favorite little set of cutters here. He loves these little guys for some reason.
Yeah, because these ones are mine. And actually, they're getting out of my son in my toolbox.
Oh, they belong to his toolbox, he says. A couple Snap-on the duckbill pliers, and a couple of needle nose pliers in there. So, and a tape measure, and a couple more random sized hex. Oh, and we also have a Snap-on little work light here as well. Okay, Luke, let me close this up, bud. See, that's the one thing with your kids, you know, they get, now pull that out. Pull the tape, because you've, there you go, keep that in there. The one thing about the kids, man, they love getting into your stuff. Hang on, let me go through it first, and then you can play with it. 1/4-inch drive ratchet in there, Master Force, Menards, Hart Tools breaker bar, couple long Snap-on screwdrivers I use as pry bars, a couple of long pry bars, more extensions, and a Tecton 9-in-1 screwdriver. Then we also have a random assortment of SAE and metric wrenches, stubbies, and standard length. We also have our Hart Tools sponsored adjustable wrench here as well. Haven't got a chance to use it, but I'm happy that they sent me this because it goes up to 1.5 inches. And I think this is actually a little bit wider in the jaw than what my snap-on is, but I'll have to confirm. But it's nice to have this because, like I said in my previous video, this is going to help me with the to finish tearing down that Weaver, or that Weaver WA-73 jack that we're working on from the 30s. So, all right, let's close this one up, Luke. It's like a mini toolbox tour, bud. Okay, let's take all these ratchets up here. And let's put these. Yeah, let's put these ratchets up so that we can show everybody what we've got. Hang on. Let me see. They're not gonna fit perfectly, but we gotta do the best we can. Gotta do the best we can with what we got, Luke.
How about this one?
Okay, then drop that little guy there.
Actually fit inside too.
Yeah, that may work. Yeah.
Me and my dad.
Okay. The last drawer here.
We love Snap-on.
We do love Snap-on. We do. We have our Harbor Freight Deeps. These are 1/2 inch drive, metric, up to 22. I know, make sure you turn that off. My homemade brake piston pushback tool. Another 3/8 drive impact gun here. This is just a small, like 10-volt one.
And here we
Luke, don't take those out.
And there we actually
Stop.
have the
Hammer,
chargers,
more pliers, pry bar.
all this stuff.
Hang on, Luke.
Here.
More extension or more bits. These are 1/4 inch drive and 3/8 drive Torx bits or sockets. More random, you know, drill bits and stuff like that.
These are actually
Lukey, put those back, bud. Remember what I told you? You remember what I told you? Okay. So a couple cheap ratchets down at the very bottom, and I think there's even a Cornwall ratchet down here that needs to be rebuilt. Why I carry it with me, I have no clue, but I do. I have it with me. But it does slip a gear or tooth or whatever, so something's wrong with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. And now, like I said before in some of my other prep videos, salvage yard prep videos, logically, anytime we have to prepare for a project or we're going to be pulling a tool off at the salvage yard, we're going to plan it out in advance, so we're going to know what we need. And we're gonna add it to the cart as we need it, right? So if there's, you know, if we need a 1/2 inch drive impact, we can just toss it up front there. If we need the jacks or jack stands, we can put them in there. Whatever we need, we can pretty much put in this cart. If we don't need all of these tools and we only need a few, like maybe a socket rail or two, we can actually pull the box out. It's not bolted down yet, but we can pull it out, and we can just take the cart with a couple little things in there. So fairly versatile. For the most part, the box is going to live inside the cart. Luke, for the most part, it can live inside the cart. But if we need to, we have that versatility to move it out and then do something different with it. So, but yeah, guys, this is primarily just to take the place of the Hart Tools Masterloader that completely failed. I showed you guys why it failed or how it failed, or you know, some of the defects that we saw, and this is going to be a much needed addition to what we're doing. We still got to do some more body work on the OBS Chevy this week. We're going to probably pull some fenders. I've got to do some prep work on the fenders before I put the new ones on, so we'll get that done. I guess I'll take you guys over there to see that real quick. And more things are coming off as the day goes on. You can see there that we pulled the bumper, put a new bumper on there, or new to me bumper rather. The old bumper is right here, and you can see she has seen better days. These wheels are going to go down to the farm, and we'll get them out of there. This old bucket seat or bench seat, we're going to throw this away. We're going to throw away the boxes in there as well, and all of the other stuff that we did. But we're gonna go ahead and probably pull the doors off this weekend maybe, and get the new ones hung. I got bushings already in the garage, so that came in from Amazon. And I think during the week here, we're just gonna pull the fenders, because it's not really hard to pull the fenders. There's a couple different bolts under here. You guys may be able to see some of them that you get to, and it'll pull off fairly easily. There's more on this side as well. You can see they're tucked in the back. These are more that needs to come off. But yeah, you can see the level of rust, but the new fenders don't have any rust, and we're gonna treat them so that they don't have any rust going forward. The grill is on there, but you can see there's not on there all the way. We're going to pull that grill off, and we're gonna have a new grill that's gonna go on there. Doesn't that look cool? But yeah, she's coming along, guys. So I just wanted to share it with you, show you what's changed thus far. More to come. It's a slow build. Like I say, I'm trying to give myself like 30 days and $1,000 to get it done. So we'll see how everything works out. But make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram at Midwest_tool_review. I do a lot of uploads there. A lot of times I upload to Instagram before I ever do a video on YouTube. So if you want to stay on top of what I'm doing, make sure that you guys are following me there. Where else, Jojo? You need to make sure they follow me on, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Tell them to subscribe. Tell them. Tell them. What are you eating? Corn?
Corn.
Look good.
It has mashed potatoes in it and then melted.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Pretty quiet day in the neighborhood. So, Lukey, tell them to say goodbye, man.
Goodbye.
Tell them to say deuces.
Deuces.
And say subscribe to my daddy channel.
Subscribe to my daddy channel.
There you go, guys. You heard it from Luke. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.